live. Yeah, we going live. Hey, we going live. Yeah, we going live. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line. Hey.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello.
I am Jarrett, the football genius Burgess.
Oh. And I'm Stephanie Fitzpatrick, a.k.a. the Advantage Coach.
Yeah, I'm messing up stuff over here.
I was like, what was that?
I didn't knocked up against the laptop and the camera all shaking.
You're good.
Nah, but this is episode 83 of the Fields to the Real podcast. And
yeah.
It's chugging along. And we're not too far from the 100th episode. As a matter of fact, we did a little planning on that this week.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some real...
It's a party. So
yeah. You guys are in Atlanta. What day would it? It was that first Saturday. The 6th. First Saturday in March. We are going to put out probably around episode, I say, maybe 90.
Yeah.
We're going to put out the exact details of what we're doing for our 100th episode. And if you want to come be a part in a socially distanced way, we certainly welcome that. But we'll update you guys about what we're going to do for that 100th episode.
And I want to say, even if you're not in Atlanta and you just want to come hang with us.
Oh, yeah.
Please do.
Shout out to
I
my
don't
boy
know what's
L.
happening to my voice right now, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I got a frog, y'all. Just don't pay me attention.
Mine happened before we started, so I had to chug a whole bunch of water.
Okay.
Like, you know how you think everything Rona? Like, is this the Rona? Let me drink some water.
That's gonna make it go away.
Do like our president. I'm just washing it away.
Whatever. Please, let's not. My mood is good today. Let's not. We said we weren't gonna mention him no more. Oh, please and thank you. Like, golly, till November and December get here. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, hurry up. So yeah.
Nah, but let's dive right into who's really right.
All right. Okay.
I just like to say that.
Why your disclaimers?
Because well, no, this is about our who's really right a few weeks ago, where I was just certain that the Steelers were the worst team of the undefeated team, and they might be the best. They might be the best.
Just saying.
So
and
wrong, guys.
Okay. So let me say then, because my pick that was also wrong. I know how rare that is, but I picked the Titans because I was more concerned about the Rona.
Yes.
And how it was affecting the team.
Yeah.
And how you were going to come back after having to sit out like that.
Right,
but
with no practice.
Right. And so I was more concerned. I was using more the coronavirus version of it.
Rather than like just the team not being as good.
Oh no. Yeah, no. So they got the beast, Derrick Henry. Yeah. So just say
that dude is a cyborg. Like he's not from this planet.
That is perfect. That is exactly me. Not only is he like big like a cyborg, but if you look at his facial structure, he looks kind of like a cyborg. Mm-hmm. Like for real, he does. Yeah. It's that's kind of scary that you say that. Yeah. Has anybody tapped look this guy? Tap that.
We gonna have to find out.
Right.
You sent me that picture the other day where he was standing beside what's the running back name? What's his name?
Maybe something with an S. I can't think.
Yeah, I
can't think of his name.
I want to say he played in New England for a little bit, but
I can't think of his name.
You sent me the picture with him standing beside him, and I was like, "This can't be real."
Like literally, this man's
Deion Lewis.
His head is in his right at his sternum.
Yes.
Like it's ridiculous. Like your head is at his sternum. Like you talking to him and you looking at his chest.
Running backs are not supposed to be that big. He's like, and have that much speed on top of this.
Speed, agility, like he's a freak.
Yeah,
he's a freak. He is. He's a freak. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So our who's really right? Yeah,
who's really right?
All of that you say.
Who's going to win this matchup of the unbeatens? And if I'm correct, these are the last two unbeaten.
They are. Yeah.
So let's ladies first.
Of course.
Who you got?
Y'all know. Okay. So y'all, I don't know if you know or not, but outside of the Atlanta Falcons, the Pittsburgh Steelers, I have no idea why, but the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think it was when Palomalu and that group was there, I just fell in love with the Steelers. And so I've been a Steelers fan ever since. And they're my team that helped me to get through the tough times that I faced with my Falcons.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have one of those.
I gotta have one. So
the Seahawks are mine.
Okay. Good choice.
Right.
So I picked the Steelers in this game for one big reason, and that's Ben Roethlisberger is probably looking as good as I've seen him since they won the Super Bowl. Like, literally. It's crazy because I feel like it was the same scenario, if I'm not mistaken, that he was hurt, sat out, came back, fresh, refreshed, and like in this space that he's in now, it feels like he's just, so in my head, he's like LeBron when it comes to football. You know, your whole mop bucket and just pick everything up and just take it with you. He is that dude to me. Right. When it comes to the will to win, like he makes, and this is from a quarterback who's not mobile. He's not mobile. He's not escaping nothing. No. He's just big, strong, and just going,
he escapes that way. Like somebody come hit him, he just toss them all to the side.
Right. Like, did that just happen?
Really, get off me.
So I feel like because Ben is in prime condition right now. Yeah. And it's been some years since they've had everybody healthy.
Right.
So having this team, knock on wood, everybody stay healthy. Like, I feel like he's got good wide receivers. He's got a consistent running back. Everything's good on the offense. Defense is never a question in my mind. You know what I mean? Like, it's that I don't even think about that. Like, they're going to do what they do. You know, they're going to do what they do.
Right.
And so it's always the question in the last few years has been offense, because you can't get everybody on the same page. People hurt. You got this. So to see them cohesively as a team, healthy, and Ben, I feel very good about this pick right here.
Well, you know, one thing too about Ben, if you saw him come into camp, I guess if you could call it camp.
I was gonna say they had camp.
He was about a good 25, 30 pounds lighter,
right,
than the last time we saw him, maybe even more. And I think that has a little bit to do with it, like because he's been playing lights out. That defense, like I know we expect defense from the Steelers, but listen, this defense that they've been putting on the field, like
this is up there with them Broncos and Steelers of old, like
like that
real talk, like no, this is for real. So Well,
obviously, since you went with the Steelers, we all know where I'm going. It's because of that cyborg that we talked about. Okay. Let me retract what I just said. It's not just him. If we look at what his offensive line has been doing, you know, it that makes a difference.
It does.
One of the things that we can say, and I love to talk about the Cowboys, is that when that offense was really clicking, it's because they had a top-notch offensive line. And I think GMs and owners don't understand this now, or maybe they don't care to, because they also have to sell tickets. Is that if you have a great offensive and defensive line, the rest of your team doesn't have to be great. You don't have to have a great wide receiver. Right? Like, you don't have to have Julio Jones. You don't have to have Michael Thomas. You could have Golden Tate. You could have Golden Tate and a serviceable, because we've seen it. Like, we've seen quarterbacks who we don't consider and offenses. Name me an offensive player other than Trent Dilfer from that 2000s Ravens Super Bowl. Name me another offensive player from that team.
Don't do that. Okay.
So their offensive and defensive lines those years, and that defense in general.
Yeah, that was an all-time
defense.
That was a defense, man. That was what won them the Super Bowl.
Right.
Period.
Because I can name that whole defense.
Yeah. See, that defensive line, they won the Super Bowl. Yeah. They did. I mean, and essentially, in football, it's the push at the line,
right,
that makes a difference. Period. Right. Because if the offense can hold the defense back with a decent quarterback, and like you said, decent skill players,
right, he
got time to get the ball to somebody eventually,
right,
and vice versa. So I get that.
If you spend all your money on, let's say,
skill players,
Tom Brady in his prime and all the best receivers you have, you don't have enough money left over to have a great offensive defensive line, and it will show.
Yeah.
But give me Nick Foles and the best offensive line in football, and you can win a Super Bowl. Like, we've seen Nick Foles not just win a Super Bowl, but be in a Super Bowl MVP.
MVP, right?
So
yeah, they made him look good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's some bias in there, but I agree.
Yeah.
Like, where did you play, Jarrett?
Huh? I play D-line. Okay. Just a little bit of bias.
Little bias. No, but it is the truth.
Yeah.
But okay, so now you say all of that to say.
I said all that to say.
Yeah.
I think the Titans, their offensive line, their defense, and Ryan Tannehill. Now, so I use Nick Foles to introduce Ryan Tannehill. Wait, hold on. Now, we about to talk about Fitzmagic, and we know your love affair with Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
And you are turning your nose up at Ryan Tannehill?
Because remember, this is how this whole Who's Really Right came about. Because people are really trying to say whether it's Ryan Tannehill or Derrick Henry that's like the MVP or making things happen. And I'm like, wait, what? Ryan Tannehill? But how is he in this conversation?
Don't do that. See,
he's a game manager. He's not. He is a game manager.
So he is, right? But you still got to manage the game. Some of the great quarterbacks, right, or who we consider to be great, because I think Carson Wentz got stamped a little too early.
Yeah, I don't know who said that.
Hey, if you guys are just listening, you didn't see Stephanie's face when I said Carson Wentz. So maybe Carson Wentz wasn't the person I should have used.
It's okay. It's all right.
Okay, let's take Tom Brady week 1, and he was missing throws. He was Tannehill hasn't had a game like that this year.
Okay.
So, like, I think the term game manager is a term that was brought up by the media to kind of marginalize certain quarterbacks. But this is the Ryan Tannehill I feel like people believe that he was going to be coming out of college. You go to Miami and you become a pedestrian quarterback. And I think that with Mike Vrabel, like, even though Mike Vrabel is a defensive guy, I can't think of who the OC is down there, but this is the guy that we assumed that he would be. He has he has arm talent. which people say that and they're like, what is arm talent? But like he can make all the throws an NFL quarterback you want an NFL quarterback to make. And so that's been on display this year.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with the Titans.
Okay.
You're going with the Steelers.
This is one we'll be able to talk about definitely next
immediately.
week, so.
You know, let them Titans win. I'm coming in next week and I'm active.
Lord, you wouldn't do that to me, God.
No, I wouldn't. I'm gonna slide it across the table.
You gonna talk about it. I know that already. It's okay. Yeah, but this should be a great matchup. Like this should be a great matchup. I'm excited to see it. I feel like their defense versus the Steelers defense versus listen to me. Yeah. The defense versus Derrick Henry. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly. That's gonna be ugly. Yeah. They're gonna figure out whether they some real men when they play them. How about that? Because that's a real man. Well, that's a cyborg, as we said.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's a cyborg.
That's not a man. So, that's not a man. That's a cyborg. So yeah.
Look, and to my point, my point about defensive and offensive lines. This is how you do as a great defense. This is how you stop a running back like that. Controlling the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Your defensive line can control the line of scrimmage. Derrick Henry can't even get downhill.
Not even him. Yep.
Yeah.
Not
even in all his cyborgness.
Listen, I'm still in awe of that stiff arm.
I'm in awe all of them.
Josh Norman. You depleted Josh Norman. Like literally.
You made Josh Norman a meme. Wait.
It was horrible.
What was your favorite one?
Oh, it was too many. No, I don't have a favorite. It was so many. Like
my favorite one was the Fresh Prince. Getting thrown out the house. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite. They were all hilarious. I was like, they can't stop.
They play too
much. They play the internet just plays too much. Oh my God. They undefeated, but it's so fun. Oh, that was great. But yeah, so y'all let us know who you think is real. You gotta really respond like now because this game is happening on Sunday.
Yes.
So like y'all today. Between today and tomorrow, let us know who you think is really right, because I cannot wait.
Me neither.
Yeah, let's see.
Now put the cameras on me, 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 put the cameras on me.